Good afternoon. Welcome back to Ann's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making one of my favorite fall recipes, pumpkin bread. I've been making this for many years and my children always enjoyed making it with me, and now my grandchildren enjoy it as well. For those of you that aren't big fans of pumpkin pie, I think you'll really like this pumpkin bread. And the best part is, keeps 3 to 4 weeks in the refrigerator and makes a great gift to give away to neighbors, family, and friends. So let's talk a little bit about pumpkins. Why are pumpkins even associated with the fall holidays? Well, interestingly enough, pumpkins were in North America. They were cultivated even before rice and beans. And while they weren't eating pumpkin pie at the first Thanksgiving, they certainly were eating this large, beautiful orange squash. The pumpkin itself is a member of the gourd family, which I think most of us know. What you may not know is that cucumbers, watermelons, zucchinis, they all come from the same gourd family. And pumpkins can be found on 6 continents. They're widely eaten across the world. The only place they aren't grown is in Antarctica. Pumpkins are very healthy by themselves. They're one of the best sources of beta carotene. Today we're going to be making a little less healthy version. We're going to be adding a lot of sugar and spices and eggs and flour, but all the same, it will be a great pumpkin experience. So here's our recipe for today. It's really got just some very simple ingredients. We're going to need plain granulated sugar, 3 cups. We're going to need, I guess our oven's preheated, 3½ cups of all-purpose flour, a can of pumpkin, not pumpkin pie, just plain pumpkin, some baking soda, some nutmeg. I've got cumin. Good thing we checked. It should be cinnamon. And salt, canola oil, any vegetable oil will work, 4 eggs, and if your family's like mine, half like nuts, half don't like nuts. For the half that like nuts, we'll put them on top. For those that don't, we won't. So let me exchange our cumin for cinnamon and we'll be ready to begin. Okay, good thing we caught that before it went into our pumpkin bread. We now have cinnamon and we are ready to start. You will need a sifter, a 1½ cup measure, and some pans. And now we're ready to start. So we're going to start out here with our flour, and I pre-measured 3½ cups. So we're going to take our sifter here and give it a sift. This gets a little lighter, fluffier. Okay, we've got our 3½ cups flour sifted. Now we're going to add 3 cups of sugar. 1/2 cup measure, so we're going to put 1. Okay, now we're going to add the rest of our dry ingredients. We have ground nutmeg, and put 1 teaspoon. Of ground nutmeg. Cinnamon. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay. Yep. And we've got our 1½ teaspoons of salt. And lastly, we have 2 teaspoons of baking soda. And what I like to do is re-sift that a little bit just to mix everything together. So we're going to take that back into our sifter. What we'll do, make sure we got all our spaces. So there we have it. We have all our dry ingredients, and we're going to make a little well in the center here. And get ready for our wet ingredients. Put our 4 eggs. Let me move this over here so we have no room to work. Recipes tend to work better when you have the eggs at room temperature, not right out of the fridge. So you might just take those out before you're ready to start. Okay. Okay, after the eggs, we're going to add 2/3 cup of water. So come over here. 2/3 cup. We will add 1 cup of any vegetable oil of your choosing. And 2 cups of pumpkin. So I'll use this one. It's 1/3 of a cup. And 2 cups. So that used most of the can. You need one of these. This one's a 29-ounce can. All we need to do is blend together, and we don't need to spend very long doing this. Now we have our wet ingredients, our dry ingredients, and it's just a matter of mixing them together. We have our well. Go ahead and add about 2 cups to start. And try not to lose it. A little bit more. Orange batter. Now we'll add the rest. Mix all that. Might want to scrape down the sides just a little bit. I think we have it. Now we're ready to put them in the pans. Okay, we have our batter, and today I'm going to be making 7 of these mini loaf pans so that I can give some away. They will take less cooking time, of course, than if you choose to make larger loaf pans. This recipe makes 2 to 3 large loaves and 7 to 8 mini loaves. So with that, we're going to take, I pre-greased these with my canola oil. You can use whatever you have on hand. And we're going to go ahead and scoop the batter in. And I'm going to show you about how full to make them. So you can see they're about 3/4 of the way full. They will rise in the oven, and you don't want them spilling everywhere. Okay, perfecto. 7 little mini loaves. And we'll chop up a few nuts here for those that like them. You can either mix them in the batter or put them on top. I'm just going to leave a few on top. Okay, now we're ready for the oven. Let's take these over. We have a 350-degree oven. If you're using Convect Bake, that would be 325. I'm going to go ahead and put these right onto the middle rack and space them out so they have a little room between them. All right. Wait for the magic to happen. I'm going to check them in about a half an hour. They should be done in about 35 minutes when the toothpick inserted comes out clean. If you're making the full loaf pans, you'll need about an hour. Hey, I checked them at 30 minutes. They weren't quite ready. Now it's been 34. Let's take a look. Oh, they have a beautiful golden brown. Aha! Clean. What we're going to do, set these on our cooling rack. Voila! Here is 7 mini pumpkin breads. We're going to go ahead and let these cool for at least 15 minutes. And the great thing about these is you can just take these out of the tins or leave them in the tins, wrap them in foil, put them in the fridge. They'll keep 3 to 4 weeks. No reason to rush last minute. Well, let's go ahead and give a try. Got one of them out of the pan. And we'll give it a slice. I'm going to try it with a bit of tea. I think your friends and family are going to love this. Till next time, thanks for joining Ann's Kitchen, and wishing you all a very happy fall festival season. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope to see you soon.